The site contains three main structures: Castillo San Felipe del Morro, Castillo San Cristobal, and Fort San Juan de la Cruz. The walls span more than 2.5 miles around the city of Old San Juan, covering a surface area of more than 16,000 square feet. The huge structures are under constant threat. Salt from the sea grates against exposed surfaces. Animals inhabit the high walls. Plants bore in between bricks. Mold and mildew slowly deteriorate the stone. And modern innovations cause damage the Spanish builders could not have predicted. But the most palpable destructive forces come from the Caribbean's dramatic changes in weather. Trade winds bring in spectacular rains from the Atlantic that pummel the northern coast of Puerto Rico. And hurricane season brings heavy winds and violent seas. The walls were built to endure the island's natural forces, but the water, salt, and sand inevitably wear them down. Without human intervention, they would eventually crumble to the sea below. The preservation team at San Juan National Historic Site has spent decades researching and perfecting the old limestone masonry techniques used by the site's original Spanish builders. The team is made up of more than 40 specially trained masons. They regularly survey all 2.5 miles of the site's facades, looking for signs of damage and prioritizing their nearly endless list of work. Today, the masonry team is beginning the restoration of a building used by the Spanish for ammunition storage, built in 1787. The team's first step is to take small samples of mortar from different points on the wall. Master mason Jose Bastian carefully notes the location and basic characteristics of each sample.
It's important to sample from different areas because we can assume every area in this part is the same. We know that the Spaniards were by campaigns, and maybe the mason changed and the material changed too. So that means every 10, 20 feet, we gotta get samples in order to make sure we're dealing with the same material or different material.
The crew then cleans the entire wall of loose material, down to the original 18th century base.